So let's say you have a theft and you need to submit a report to the police. Here's a template that I created that can help you. I'm just going to run through what the template has. Start off with an introduction, your name, give the date on which the thief stole what quantity of coins or tokens, and from what platform account. Now, if you are able to find out the information of where the thief transferred your tokens to, add this information in as well. Now, next, you should add the value of the theft. So you can take a reference of a platform and then choose a date and time and find the coin or tokens value and make sure you find out how much is stolen in your local currency. So that can be calculated as quantity of coins multiplied by whatever the currency is to get the total value. And then you got to do a conversion here in your local currency value if it's not US dollars. Then you can go on to give a little brief description about the platform. So the functionality of the platform in the shortest amount of lines. In my case, I had two platforms. So it was Audius platform, which was a music streaming platform, and Binance, which is a cryptocurrency trading platform. You can also add the website of these two platforms. Now, it's also important to indicate who has password access to your account. So in my particular case, nobody except myself had the passwords to my account. And you should also indicate if you have noticed any suspicious data breaches, any suspicious emails, or anything like that. The Audius platform did not have a 2FA security feature, so it's good to add that information too. Basically, any platform that has no 2FA security is more susceptible to hacks. So if you have any responses from the platforms, it's good to add that information too. It's good to indicate that you have reported the issue to the platforms and to give any information about how the platforms have responded. So in my particular case, Binance reviewed the suspect's account and then found it to be suspicious, and then they froze it for 7 days. So this is good information to share with the police officers, giving them an indication of what exactly has happened, helping them to trace the transactions, responses of the platforms, and letting them know how they can help you. So in my case, the Binance platform had told me that in order to recover the stolen tokens, I needed a law enforcement officer to help me to submit a report. It needed to be done on this specific website. Also, because I had a deadline of 7 days, I highlighted this information by highlighting in my report that the thief can walk away with stolen tokens if a report was not made within the 7 days. Next, you should add any blockchain transaction records of the stolen coins or tokens, where you've traced the transactions from. I used a website called Etherscan, and then I took a screenshot of the account. And so you can say how many coins were stolen, on what date, and from what platform account. You can add a link to where you got your information from, get a screenshot, and just add some anecdotes to help the police to identify what the information they're seeing is. So you can let them know which transaction is your account, which is the thief's account, and what is the value of the tokens that was stolen on what date. Now, if you're able to find out the thief's transaction account, you should write down their wallet address. On top of that, you can go in and look at what were the transactions of the thief's account, and you can just share that information as well, a list of all the coins or transactions from the thief's account. I was lucky because I was able to find out that the transactions went out to Binance platform, and this information was significant because if you don't know where the thief sends the transactions to, it becomes very hard to recover the stolen tokens. So I do hope if you have to go through a theft that this information becomes helpful for you. It's a very tiring and stressful journey, but be patient and try your best. If you want to learn more about trading crypto, I'll leave a link in the description.